Hi everyone, and Trisha, it's me, Jenny. It's time for another Not Naked video response to Trisha Hershberger's series, The Naked Truth, where we talk as candidly and as truthfully as possible about a subject of Trisha Hershberger's choosing, straight out of the shower, no makeup, one take, first take, and we just try and be as truthful and as honest as possible. Most people choose to do it naked. I choose not to, but I tend to wear the clothes that I wouldn't normally wear outside, and either way it's not a sexual thing, it's just a general trying to get to know yourself and feel vulnerable type thing. And yes, so today's subject I'm going to talk about in brief because A, my camera I think is running relatively low on battery, I haven't had a chance to charge it recently, B, I don't have much to say on the subject, and C, I'm really tired, I want to go to bed. So this week's subject is procrastination, and anyone who knows me in real life knows that I am the worst procrastinator on the planet. I have a poster on my actual bedroom wall instead of my sister's bedroom wall which says, you know that awkward tummy churny feeling? Yeah, that just means you're procrastinating. You should just do it. Oh, I don't want to. Just do it. And that's how I feel about procrastination, in that I know on a very, very conscious level that if I was just mature about it and just did whatever it was I was putting off, I'd feel so much better. I love that happy, like, glowy feeling when you've actually done something productive and then you can do so much more productive things because you've done one productive thing. But I am so bad at actually doing it. I will put things off forever. I am such an ego person when it comes to, I want to do the sleeping and the eating and the relaxing, and I don't want to do the, you know, filling out paperwork and doing assignments that involve work when I'm away from work. At work I don't procrastinate at all because I don't have time to procrastinate, I just work. Well, as soon as I get home my brain goes into clock out mode and I just want to sit and do nothing all the time. So that's the problem that I have, and it's always been the case. Like, going back to primary school, I'd just get home and I'd stare at a wall, or I'd, you know, play with arts and crafts. I remember being persuaded to do my homework when I was in primary school, and I never not did it because I was worried about getting in trouble, and that was my ultimate fear. So that was my cut-off point, when I was worried I'd get in trouble. But I would put it off. I always wanted to be the one out of my sisters to be the first one to answer the thank you cards, and I've never been the first one to answer the thank you cards or write the thank you letters after Christmas. I have never been that person. I've never been the first one off the block, and I've always kind of wanted to be. I've always wanted to be the one that, you know, when I got given a homework assignment I could think of about 10 things that I could do with it. I could do, you know, an extra project and a side project and hand it all in and get extra marks because I've thought about 10 other things that aren't actually part of the homework. But then I, you know, set my bar too high and I don't manage to complete it at all, and at the last minute end up doing just the bare minimum, and doing it well enough with it, but not achieving the goals that I want to set out for myself because I set my goals too high. And that's one of the things that I think I do a lot, in that I set my goals really, really high, and then the pressure builds up and the pressure builds up and the pressure builds up, and either I get to the cracking point and I do it and it's wonderful, or I get to cracking point and I don't manage to do it as well as I want and I feel disappointed in myself. And that was the same thing with homework and revision and university and sometimes with work. And I think it's one of those things that I just need to grow up and do it. And I know on a conscious level that it's so much better just to do it, but it's so hard. The only other thing that I can talk about in terms of procrastination is there's two types of procrastination. There's full-on procrastination, which is, you know, absorbing media, like me staring at a TV screen or at my laptop for hours without any level of productive thing, nothing that I'm watching that I will remember in 3 years or 2 months. That level of non-productivity where I'm not doing anything with my hands, I'm not like making anything, I'm not doing anything, and I'm just staring at a screen that I'm not going to remember what I've done, and I'm not absorbing anything into my brain. That is completely and utterly full-on procrastination. But there's something that I call productive procrastination, which involves things that actually help with life things, even if they're not the things that I should be doing. So those fall under anything to do with reading. I think that no matter what it is, it makes my brain work in a different way whenever I read, and that makes me happy. And at the end of it I have something complete that I say, I've read that, I've experienced that reading experience. So I count that as proactive procrastination. Tidying or any sort of housework, proactive procrastination, even though it's not what I should be doing, it's something that at the end of it I can look around and be like, yes, this feels better. Exercise and anything creative, if I can do something and then look back and be like, I have something that I have done that I can look at physically and be like, yeah, I've achieved something. Even if it's not what I should have been achieving, it's still productive procrastination. And I promise this was a short bit of video and it's not, so I'm gonna stop recording now. But there we go. What's your thoughts on procrastination? Are you a procrastinator? I have great respect for people who are just do it first time. It's better to do things once right than do things twice is a great saying, but I'm never good at that. Do you set your goals too high? I think that's the main flaw that I have when it comes to procrastination. I should just do the very basic thing from the get-go instead of building up in my mind, but that's just me. Anyway, I'll see you guys all very soon. If you're wondering when my hair dry, I don't think I mentioned at the beginning, it's non-hair washing day. My hair is a little bit wet around the front, so I have just been in the shower, I promise. I'll see you guys all very soon. Bye guys.